People in the New York scene know me as a disco dancing queen. I'm Candy Sterling. I'm a New York City drag queen. I first got into drag to bring together all the things that I love about creativity, dance, theater, art, fashion, beauty. It's all about having a good time, smiling, joy, loving ourselves, loving each other, and celebrating everything that we are. And those are the kind of feelings that I want to bring to my drag and my performances. By day, I'm Jeff Sterling. I live in Chinatown in Manhattan and perform in Brooklyn. I definitely consider myself a Brooklyn queen. I work a 9 to 5 at a global skincare brand as a marketing manager. A lot of people see it as me definitely living a double life. Being able to liberate myself through nightlife and through performance, I'm able to bring that same energy then back to work and come up with, really creative ideas and feel liberated in the office as well. And so it gives me that balance. My philosophy in drag is always to look mean and act nice. So whatever's gonna make me look bitchy and streetwalker and sickening, that's gonna be what I choose. I'm inspired by the fashion of the late 70s in New York. So when I say I'm a minimalist, that's also code for the fact that I basically usually don't wear any clothes. I'm sort of high glam and fully femme as Candy, and then ironically or classically boyish when I'm out of drag. I got introduced to the world of drag through dance. So I started dancing when I was 4, did the whole sort of studio circuit training of jazz, tap, modern, hip hop, theater. And yeah, dance was a huge part of my life. It was where, I learned about my body, I learned about, expressing myself through movement, gaining comfort and presence on stage. And so I danced backup for my friends several times who were performing in drag, and I just remember dancing behind this queen who was, just commanding the stage and was such a star, and thinking, oh my God, I want to do that so badly. And it just took me a few years in New York to get the guts up to actually go for it. So Candy's about a 2-hour project, start to finish, starting with a bucket of self-tanner from head to toe and finishing off with a pair of 301 lashes and a sickening lip liner. My mom is really such an inspiration for me in drag, and she actually put me in drag for the first time. I like to joke with my friends that my drag mom is my mom. When I first started, talking about wanting to do drag a few years ago, she sat me down, she put a full face of makeup on me and taught me how to apply mascara, how to overdraw your lips, how to contour. She's a huge inspiration and also just a huge support. For me, it really happens with those last finishing touches, the pop of a lip and the flutter of an eyelash. That's when I feel like Candy really arrives. When I first started doing drag, sometimes I would feel like I was too Brooklyn for Manhattan and too Manhattan for Brooklyn. Now, of course, I've totally been embraced by my drag sisters in Brooklyn, and that's, one of the things that I'm most grateful for is this family that we've built there, this sisterhood and community. It can be tough, it can be scary. So to have your best friends with you through all of that, and to know that we're all doing it together and that we are there for each other, cheering each other on, it really makes it possible. Disco for me is all about liberation, all about excitement, joy. The late 70s in New York were a time of celebration and dance and creativity for the queer community. It was after the sexual liberation, it was before AIDS. What I really take from disco in that era is really more of a feeling and this energy that existed in New York at that time. It's this outlet where I'm able to express myself, to storytell, to celebrate all of these things that I love about the queer community and about drag and about queer culture and history. It was this perfect culmination of everything that spoke to me and everything that inspired me. Sort of what I feel is my small contribution, to the fight, to the community, with my performances. At the end of the day, that it's all about love. What we're fighting for is to be able to love, continue being able to make our lives about love and celebrating all the freedoms that we did fight so hard for and are going to win this fight to keep. I just think it's important not to forget the joy.